Porch light syndrome. Every house on Wrenwood Lane kept their porch lights on after sunset, every house except 116. The porch sat in a permanent twilight, shy even under the midday sun, and any trick-or-treater who dared to knock there came back pale, confused, and silent. Amber Caldwell first noticed it while walking her dog at dusk. As the sun dipped and houses began to glow like jack-o'-lanterns, the void at 116 pulled at her sense of safety like a loose thread. She found herself slowing as she passed it, unable to stop imagining a pair of eyes behind the curtainless window, watching. The stories said the house had been empty for years, but each morning, without fail, the mailbox was emptied, the garden trimmed just enough to look unkempt on purpose, and a faint smell of brewed coffee spilled into the chilly morning air. No one ever saw who maintained it. Curious, Amber placed a found kitten on its porch, hoping to provoke movement. It was gone the next day. No trace, no paw prints, not even an indentation on the welcome mat. In town, her co-workers warned her. Wrenwood had traditions, and porch lights weren't just for decoration. They were wards. The dark house broke the rule. The dreams began slowly, doorbells ringing endlessly, lights flickering outside her window, footsteps circling her home. Then new mail began arriving at her door, addressed to her maiden name, printed in handwriting that matched no one she knew. Amber grew paranoid. She placed her own porch light on a programmable timer, then unplugged it entirely one night just to test the feeling. By midnight, the whole neighborhood stood illuminated except hers. When she looked out the window, someone was standing at 116's porch door, face shadowed, slowly turning to stare at her. She blinked and they vanished, but she felt a scream rising inside her chest that she couldn't release. The next night, neighbors rang her bell, voices tight with concern. They had seen her, Amber or someone who wore her face, standing under the porch light at 116 the night before, motionless as if waiting. She insisted she had been inside. They didn't believe her, and neither did her home security footage. When she played it back, her front door opened at 2:17 a.m. She walked out. She never walked back in, but she hadn't left. She remembered lying in bed, paralyzed, listening to the absence of everything. That same hollow static crackled in her ears now, even while awake. On the fifth night, Amber left her porch light on and taped the switch to the O1 position. She bolted the doors and sat in her living room waiting for dawn. But at 2:17 a.m., the bulb flashed out. Silence fell so thick it rang. Her reflection in the black TV screen looked wrong. Not opposite, just off. It smiled when she didn't. It stood up when she remained frozen. It walked toward her. That's when she realized the real Amber might still be outside, somewhere under the dark veil of 116's porch. Or worse, she had been the one standing there all along.